Hey guys, it's Helly and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So a couple of weeks back, I made a video on the romance reads that I have, and in that video, I had featured this book called The Tiger King. A lot of you were interested in this book and asked me to review it. So I took my time, read the book, and I really liked it. It's a very unique book. I have never read anything of this sort by an Indian author as yet. So I will say that it's very special and very original in my opinion. The motive of this book, in case you already didn't know, is sort of like Beauty and the Beast, where there's a character which transforms and only true love can cure that person, but there are certain differences which I'm going to highlight. But even before we get into this review, I will say that in a nutshell, it's a very good book with very good language, with very good characterization and very good explanation. So in case you want to read a good book, make sure you're picking this book up because it's a romance of no other kind. So yeah, that will be the review in a nutshell. But if I also have to tell you about the shortcomings of the book, because come on, it's the nutshell, so I must tell you about the shortcoming. There's only one point that the book failed to achieve, and that is a proper ending. In my opinion, I think the ending could have been a little bit better, but throughout it was absolutely amazing. And also I have to keep in mind that this book has a sequel coming up, so maybe that's the reason why the ending is so abrupt and there are things that are left unexplained. But apart from that, this book was a really good read, and yes, I will highly recommend this book to you even if you don't really like romance as a genre, because romance is not the only thing about this book. It's magical and it's enchanting. So yeah, let's get into the review of this book in depth. This book deals with the life of Vanraj Sisodia, who is an heir of this king who had been cursed 300 years ago to turn into a tiger under the full moon night. And this is a curse that the male heirs have been bearing for generations. It differs from Beauty and the Beast in the fact that he does not transform all the time, but he just transforms on the full moon night. So Vanraj meets this girl called Lasya in his college, and here the romance sparks. There are a few parts where I felt that Lasya is just deliberately targeting Vanraj for no reason at all.
I'm not satisfied.
There's this point where a psychology teacher asks her a question and she immediately gives example using Vanraj and no other person in the whole class. So it was just like in your face, the romance, which I think there could have been a little more depth to, but that's totally okay. The writing style, guys, is one thing that I really loved. Everything was so vivid. It was just happening in front of me, and that's something I dig. I love good writing style, and I'm going to read out some parts from page 85. Since there's a lot happening in this book, there are a lot of conversations, but when books have a lot of conversations and the conversations just go on like he said, she said, he said, she said, that gets a bit irritating. But this does not happen in this book, and the author has a great vocabulary of words which he has used perfectly. He has not overdone it, he has not underdone it, he has done it perfectly. So I'll just give you an example here. What the hell happened? Meena pointed at the unconscious men. These men were bothering me, Lasya stammered as she tried her best to come up with a believable explanation. Vanraj came to my rescue. The young prince glanced at her uneasily and then at the group of people before him. You mean to say, Meena questioned in disbelief, Vanraj single-handedly did this? Yes, Lasya replied, chewing her lip. You see, the vivid explanation of each and every part and each and every sentence is something that I enjoy very much. I don't like plain writing style, and this book fulfilled that in every sense. There's a lot of mystery in this book, there's a lot of magic in this book, but the best part about this book, in my opinion, was the language. And if you are reading a book just for the language, pick this book up. If you're reading a book because you like mystery and magic, pick this book up. And if you're reading a book just because you want to read something new and fresh, please pick this book up because it's totally worth it. Now I will come to the part where I was a bit disappointed, and that is the ending. There is one character who acts in a way I don't understand why. I also fail to understand why those around this character acted in the way they did. after this particular character did something that this particular character did. Oh my god, guys, explaining something without giving you spoilers is so difficult, but I won't give you spoilers because I want you guys to read this book. The link is in the description below, so go and grab it. But yeah, you guys get it, right? The ending left me puzzled. It's good in a way because I'll be anticipating the next book, but then it's not good in the way that it's gonna be giving me some sleepless nights. I mean, why did that character act in that manner? No answer. I hope you guys enjoyed today's review, and if you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you're grabbing this book, and in case you have already read this book, let me know in the comment section below because I'd love to know what you guys thought about this book. In case you guys like this video and you're reading some new book, let me know. In case you guys are reading something else, let me know in the comment section below as well because I'm always looking for new book recommendations. I hope you're subscribed to my channel. I hope you have hit the notification bell. And till my next video. Bye-bye. Because come on, it's the nutshell. So I must tell you about the shortcoming. There's only one shortcoming of this. There's only one shortcoming. There's only one thing. So this book deals with the life of Vanraj Sisodia, who is the... So this Rajput family is cursed and the male heir turns into a tiger on the full moon night, and this curse can be only lifted by the power of true love, and this concept is something I enjoy a lot. I have not read much of this concept, much novels of this concept. I have read a few short stories though, but no novels at all actually. So this was pretty new for me and it was executed brilliantly.